full. Of course, in Suzhou, this did start at 7 o'clock. So, quick look at the pick and bans, quick look at the champions' choices. I like that Maple has a confidence to start off.
He's not going to be able to help out against the LeBlanc early.
But this is nice from Peanut. He's walked in topside, immediate
kill.
Melee body slam into the kill. Colt is set up to succeed with first. XX does as well, but who's more impactful? Ult used by Colt. He flashes immediately. This Renekton is massive, but he doesn't get the kill as Flandre is sent away with the explosive cut. Peanut doesn't help his top laner, and Yuki can't find Flandre. Instead, they turn for Maple. There's the Vanguard's edge right on top of the LeBlanc. Ignite there as well. They'll at least trade off with the kill going to Yuki.
Yeah, Maple must hate his life at that point.
Sends the top laner away before it's a confirmed kill. So close but no cigar. And LNG moments later moved, but to get the Herald, LNG are going to zone them away. Remember, Herald only sits there now
only
for
20 seconds.
20 seconds, that's right. There's the Moonlight Vigil, but it does absolutely nothing at this point. Dwan is going to be poked down. They're going to go in for the engage. The Soul Flare comes down as well.
Is anyone going to take
Kramer.
it?
He's still got the AoE. He turns to Severin at the last moment, sends out the turret. Kramer is still alive. Flashes in, survives. That was nice from LGD. They clean up the rest of the fight, and all five secure the Cloud Dragon.
Not really contested whatsoever. LNG
Infernal.
can't do anything bot lane.
Clement, we got a hot...
The Hose and Banshees, you can still one-shot an AD carry.
Yep. Okay, Colt actually might be caught out here. 1v3. Has to go into Dominus, or rather, will just die. The Solar Flare to get the kill. And they force the flash out of him as well. Side lane. And this is going to go down. So, second Herald will actually be achieved. Someone will get it. Well,
this is probably bad for Kramer. Oh,
he has the Runans right now as well, remember. With the Scythe Pistol equipped, he's just running in. Dwan is the one called out, actually takes it to his advantage. Tanks up a little bit. There's the Misfortune ult. Explosive cast from Peanut was fantastic. While Colt's taking up the back line, Kramer is shredding whoever walks towards him. They may find chance, but there you go. The ult onto XX and Flandre does absolutely nothing. Kramer walks out at full health, but LNG are damaged.
Now there's two
no one going near it. Infernal to start the ball rolling. That's number one. Two more to go.
They have better access into the backline onto Misfortune.
They got items as well. Explosive cast onto Dwan. Here comes the Solar Flare. Locks down to the Vanguard's edge onto Flandre. Keeps him busy while meanwhile, remember, Kramer is untouched and Conquerors is procced. Flandre flashes once again on the side of Peanut and Yuki. The Cataclysm locks down the mid laner of LGD. He goes golden while the rest of them come back in. That's a beautiful bullet time. That sweeps through, shoots them in the back, and LGD have to run now because everyone's dead. Peanut will join the death parade as his pistol.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Okay.
Dwan might be going down here.
Well, he's behind Baron. He's taking a bit of damage at 1k. They are now. He's running in. Kramer has the Scythe Pistol. He's spinning and he's winning. But Maple will eventually get out. It was only the clone as Dwan will be the sacrificial lamb. Asura flashes over, even though it looks like a Titanic Hydra building. Oh my! Somebody save Kramer. XX was like, damn! Down you go! Two-man Solar Flare onto Peanut too. And LNG get bored of waiting around, so they say it's time for LGD to die. Right place, Asura does it again. I mean, this is the 80 carry from 2019 that we hyped up so much as a rookie coming into the split who averted eyes and said, wow.
Up onto Maple. He's playing very respectful at the moment. I just kind of feel bad for LGD because they had a very sizable lead in the early game. With that 3-for-1 trade, we did see the coaching try to force it. Never mind.
No. Peanut too far forward. That's going to be an instant flash. LGD bring Flandre into tank on top. Chance has to walk away as the bullet time wasted this time from Asura. Yuki goes in, jumps into the back line. This might be a turn for LGD because look, Kramer is hitting, he's firing, he's smashing out with Severum now, and he's still at full health. Turns onto Flandre, he's next on the list. LNG might fire back, but look at this AD carry. He's still in it. Dwan jumps on in. Severum at the ready again. The flash in from Colt. The flag and drag. Kramer still not hit. Hits the ultimate as well. And Aphelios is banned for a reason. Because if he's untouched, he kicks ass.
Wow.
Through the brush.
I've seen that clip too.
Yeah, it's pretty bonkers. But meanwhile, speaking of bonkers, LGD set themselves the inside track to the mid lane. Kramer's still here. He can snipe them out. Peanut's there, running on in. Flandre gets destroyed. Infernum with the Moonlight Vigil. And Inferno is the disco that LGD danced to.
That's what we call love around the corner in Chinese. You know, you never want to face check when the enemy team is aware of your movements.
That sounds very dirty, Clement, but you know what? I will, after they had an advantage. They have done a good job to bring it right back, and now they're picking out on LNG. That's another flash burn. That's an ultimate again. The Moonlight Vigil with Gravitum locks him in place. It's layers of CC on XX, and he's not getting out. Kramer gets his...
in a dangerous position. However, Kramer isn't tagged by the slow.
I mean, he's walking out. He's confident here. He doesn't care. He's got Graviton. He locks down one. Here comes the Vanguard's Edge on the backside onto Asura while Kramer's hitting the rest. Look at the mid laner taking over the AD carry. LGD have won this fight, but the question is, who else dies? Colt runs forward. Maple flashes. There are no summoners left on LNG apart from that boding teleport. But look at Kramer again. Here comes Aphelios, and why you need to ban him, because this champion is so geared up the wazoo. He has a beautiful time taking down names and clearing blank checks.
Yep, he's not going to take that name down, but it's already over for LNG. They have no one defending the base at this moment. Maple's coming back, but that's a bit too little too late.
Straight into the Nexus, LGD bring it back from an uncertain mid-game, secure game one against LNG.
We can see smiles on... I wouldn't call it a convincing game one win, but you're starting to see the budding of some synergy here.
Yeah. You see your Rumble once again. What do you think about it in the environment that's been given here by LGD?
Well, I think against something like the Jarvan...
Backing away.
Yeah, the wave's going to crash, so there's no real reason to be here anymore, unless the combo is going to come out from Shongshou. Are they actually going to risk it? Lee Sin is in place.
Walked away very far, but now he's back in rage. The safeguard gives him a shield. XX too far forward, but does manage to get first blood. While now Flandre getting chased by Peanut. The safeguard behind with the ward. He has Conquerors available. Yuki is coming up. Now Peanut just needs to survive from the Aatrox. Flame Spitter out. You should have the Electric Harpoon, but that was a great cue. They want to flash. They want to commit. They come in for the cripple. Flandre forces his flash out. Almost gets the least in on the way.
True. And that should be the Infernal.
Okay. XX takes it. Infernal to kick us off. Well, but it's on to the support. Flandre to go in. Now the ultimate landed back into here for the AD carry. Peanut looking for the kick, finds it onto Flandre, but LGD are dangerously low. It's Peanut, then Tuan to die. Flandre has healed enough to re-engage. LGD one by one. They look to fall. Yuki now stacked on top by Flandre, and this has gone horribly wrong, horribly fast.
And I have to say, LG actually... Yeah, that was a very disorganized turnaround. That was a 5v4 from LGD where they expended double...
I was going to say Elise ult with Cloud Dragon Soul. Feels pretty good, but Smite going to hit. Tuan is going to... Oh, sorry, Chance, rather, is going to take it away. But there we go. Tuan's in straight away with the E on the flash, and immediately Asura just takes down Kramer. Chance locked down as well. That's a double kill. LGD one by one to Sidewing.
And Maple is pretty fed at this point.
Peanut is dead here. Good night to Peanut. The Ignite's there. Colt's going to defend him for a second. Maple heads on in. A good stopwatch used, but Flandre gets the kill and the reset anyway. Colt can't defend him with dodging because Peanut is looking for Flandre. But at this point, I wouldn't recommend it. Flandre is just destroying Colt,
he has no
who
dominance.
now has no health. Going into World Ender. Here comes the Equalizer. Colt is low. He will survive thanks to his team, but they come close. While LNG run it up mid lane, they're going to trade off, and they're even going to look for the AD carrying Kramer. Too easy here for Tuan.
Yeah, that was... I had faith that, you know, experience in shot calling.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about that in a second, because that's going to be the inhibitor turret taken down. Flandre gets a double knock up there. Solar Flare locked on down, and that's bullet time. Baby, LNG do it again. And Chance is not going to get another one of those to walk in range of the Zoe. LGD are down a member. They're down.
LNG are definitely, through this series, the more cohesive team.
Oh, I mean, it's Asura and Tuan. LNG/Snake. That's a very long time. Now he's going to be tested by Peanut. That's a good flash kick as Chance locks him down. But do they have the damage to take him down? Flandre looks for the turn. The Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike over the wall will eventually kill him. So that's a decent pick, but LNG are always trading this.
The stats on the right-hand side. This is win contribution.
Hang on, pause. Let's go. Who's going to die this time? It looks like Peanut with a Cataclysm. And at this point, Flandre can just walk like KFC, Clement. LNG might actually find another pick here. Chance has walked right on in. Going to be slowed down. The World Enders there. They might actually find the game-ending fight. Going to be locked down. Smacked again. This was easy for Ellen. Maple will have to use his fake flash away. Dwan onto Peanut immediately. That zones him away. LGD can't get there in time. Baron secured, and even at half health, they want to take the fight. That's Solar Flare again. They turn onto Colt, they turn onto Yuki. That's a great equalizer, though. So hold the phone. Peanuts jumped in. He kicks away XX. Colt onto Maple too. LGD's last hurrah is actually more of a hooray. Maple's going to die as well. And Baron for 2 deaths.
Wow, very good. Goes down immediately. They split the team fight and chase down Maple too.
Inhibitor going to be traded here though, Clement. There we go.
Yeah, this is big for LGD. If they can deny the Dragon Soul for 5 more minutes, it's going to give them so much more time to scale up.
XX doesn't care. He's in straight away. 2K is the Dragon. And look, Dwan and Asura are coming in red hot. Colt there behind as well. Cataclysm onto Kramer. But it's a 3 versus 4 for now. Peanut jumps in once more, but Asura's already killed their AD carry. Chance is going to die alongside their jungler. LNG are getting fed right now.
LGD never said no to a fight most of the times. Let's see what LGD can do at this point.
No,
you know?
This is the old probably go next at this point. The miracle fight. Well, who's going to start it off at this point? 1 inhibitor's down, another in the making in the mid lane. Baron buff doing its work. Peanut looking for
equalizer comes down. Yeah.
See at this point, you can see my impression, Clement. It's the equalizer, wasn't used well. That could have been the last time he used it. That turret's going to go down. The 3rd inhibitor as well. They're going to dot the I's, cross the T's here in game 2.
Just not enough damage for LGD at this point to even push off this wave. We're just waiting for the big bullet time to come down.
Yep. Double at that through the mid lane.
And Yuki's almost falling down. Maple could one-shot him at this point.
Oh, and he did. Peanut's dead. Ignited down. LNG making it look easy. They've got 4 members left. They flash in. The Solar Flare there as well. The Infernal Chains. Kramer is no more. Cataclysm with an instant flash out. You know the carpet's laid down, but it's a dirty carpet at that from Yuki. Everyone's dead, Colt included, and game 2 goes to the way of LNG.
Yeah, this fight, LGD.
Look, that little dip in the graph in the middle, and that's pretty
stable back line, front line, and mid lane, mid-line type of combo that they have going right here. They do have a good 1-3-1 rotation when it comes to the Moonshot and the Gravitum. I feel like it's so impactful. It's almost like a mini Ashe arrow.
And its auto attack does slow. So you get the best of both worlds. Peanut is in the mid lane. That's a flash on Burrow. Maple takes a while to die. And XX, while he flashed, he was not able to find the knock-up. So Peanut gets 6 from this wave. They might, but they're not going to let them. They flash, they go in. And that's the ult, the Moonlight Vigil, to get another kill. LGD survive, and they're going to down. See if Yuki keeps roaming down. Peanut right now heading towards the top side, but looks like LNG are going to take the play out of that playbook because Kramer's forced to flash out of the way. He's going to leave Chance to die, it seems. Dwan comes in with the ulti over the wall. XX is there with the flag and drag, and Kramer is dead, but TP's being committed as Yuki is going to find his way in. Colt's here as well with the World Ender, but he's just going to trade his life. Flandre has matched. He's looking. Colt is looking hard, but Asura's able to get out in the end. But do they know that Yuki and Peanut are still here? Peanut has as well. Mountain, let's see what it is. Ocean or Infernal. Peanut Chance is spotted around the side. Flandre has to be careful. Solar Flare's there. He doesn't have the ultimate yet available, so Flandre can't 1v1. They've got the Ignite, they've got the kill to Kramer, and now this inner turret go to number 2 with 2 more to go for the Sol.
A much slower, controlled game we're seeing here. I felt like LNG had multiple chances to actually
want to fight.
Yep, LNG have forced themselves into a hard committal. Let's see as Peanut comes in.
Okay, Java will pick up the Infernal. As meanwhile, here comes the Moonlight Vigil once again. Yuki comes low, but Colt is in with a massive flank. Chance re-engages. Here comes the Aatrox into the back line, dealing whopping amounts of damage as the bullet time goes astray. Asura is dead, and Colt still firing away in the back line. Meanwhile, Kramer dies, destroyed by Flandre, who is carrying this fight. And Colt can't lock onto a target. It's a triple kill for the top laner of LNG. It's a Realm Warp worth taking for Maple. And it's Colt who's left by himself, flashed away. Maple does it. And that's the shutdown and the ace going to LNG.
That's the Rylai already.
And that's what he threatens here in front of the Baron. 3K, this is going down fast into Peanut. He uses the ultimate. Peanut cannot go for a smite still. The power of Mordekaiser compels you as LGD now getting turned on by LNG. That's a good ult by Chance, but no one's there to deal the damage. Kramer is running in. The Moonlight Vigil is there, available to use, but he hasn't done it just yet. Dwan gets tagged by Peanut, but the Realm Warp prize. But at the very least, LNG is saying, well, it's not your soul. That's fine.
Those water turrets, they're basically letting the 1-3-1.
Oh, and the Moonlight Vigil will actually land. Yeah, Gravitum helps out quite a lot, but look at what LGD are committing for this kill. Maple gets away, and the inhibitor's going to go down. LNG don't care. Use everything on this one right now. Peanut over the wall, but they know he's there. Flandre takes him to the Death Realm, so LGD run in. The Dragon has been taken away by the Jarvan, so it's 3 apiece. And LGD wondering, do they go in now? Colt finds himself a pullback onto Flandre
as well.
Remember, Death Realm's available. Look, watch Flandre. Death Realm into Peanut. Now, where's the smite? It comes through eventually, but wow, that ult from Kramer. The Solar Flare to follow up. He has to flash because XX has dunked him. Flandre comes out of the Death Realm, and this Mordekaiser is massive. Colt scavenges whatever he can, but the fight's over, and with it, maybe the game.
Yeah, this looks like GG for LGD. They couldn't really get any purchase into the Baron Pit itself. I felt the teleport was actually very late coming in from Colt. It was not synchronized with Yuki whatsoever, and they sort of walk in haphazardly one by one. Peanut accidentally pulls Flandre right next to Yuki as he comes out of Death Realm.
And look, Flandre's franked the tank right now. He doesn't die, and he whops a mighty punch. 7-1-4 here on the top lane, Mordekaiser. LNG strike true. They knock down LGD, and there's a lot to be developed this season. This is where they start.